turn the music on. Roll the music. There we go. What's up? College football comes back, MRG comes back. That's how it works. The queen dies, MRG starts live streaming. That's horrible, I'm sorry. It's true though, she was the only thing that was keeping me from streaming. What's up? I see some familiar faces in the chat. After all these months, they're just waiting. I know you guys were waiting. You guys were just sitting on YouTube every day. Where's MRG? Where is he? What's he doing? What has MRG been up to? Well, you know, your boy's been working on a video game. Been working on a new video game with Squad Built. I can't say too much, but it's been awesome. It's been fun. It's really starting to pick up now. Hey, kid, how's the music, by the way? Is this too loud? I don't know if it's too loud. Can you guys hear me? Once again, my comments are not updating. See, nothing has changed with OBS and YouTube. So I have been map making or dreaming of map making at work. I work every day in commercial real estate as basically as a lawyer, but not officially as a lawyer. And it's too loud. Okay. All right. That better? It was too loud in my ears too. And have not had just like after work. If I have free time, I work on American farming. So, you know, that's what I do. I spend most of my time. I'm probably transitioning even more time to American farming actually, but if I had the programs that I could work with at work, or if I could work hybrid, I would be map making a lot more, trust me, because at work, all I do is think about map making, and I just never have the time. There are, you know, tons of Kyle Thatcher, still a farming simulator nerd, or still an MRG farming. I don't even know the official title anymore. I forgot about it. All I think about at work is map making. So, and I've actually I've been working on maps you guys haven't seen. Lincoln Creek is one, but Hodge has done a lot of the work on that one. And then there are others that I just been screwing around on that, I don't know, I can't really, I mean, I can release it someday, I guess. But I've been working on Sunny Farms' farm for a while now. Oh, St. George as well. That's a good map. I did all the fields for Klossner. So yeah, I've just been doing my own thing. Haven't been streaming or showing anything off really, except Lincoln Creek. Does obviously Brian's amazing work. If you haven't seen that over on Facebook, the shed he put together is pretty sweet. I have not played on Courtland in a long time, so I'm gonna come back and play it. This was a save game that I was working on. That is way too much money. Sure, I did that for some reason, but let's remove maybe 900. Maybe remove all of that right there, and then maybe add back in 150. Nah, 70. Wait. Why is it negative? And yes, I still have it toggled to that same number. I don't... Why is it... Will that fix it? No? Damn it. Why won't it... 45 minutes you live near Mount Vernon? Oh, set money. I can do that. I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ. It's been a while. What? Delivery costs for what? I didn't have anything delivered. Money? I had a bag of money delivered to me? What was the delivery cost? That's all right. Minus 5,000. That's fair. Yeah, I've been working on Mount Vernon for a while. It's a 4X. It's pretty easy. It was pretty easy to put together because it's just, you know, it's South Dakota's pretty flat in that area, and there's a lot of huge fields. Farmer Jack, thank you for the sub. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's pretty easy. So that's been a fun map to work on when I'm not working on AFS. I gotta be very careful not to say anything about AFS. Remind me not to say anything about AFS. It's not my permission to say anything. I don't know where to put this truck. It's somewhere where it's out of the way. Probably over here. Is this map released? If not, when is it going to be? Dude, it was only a matter of time when I'd get a question like that. This is not released, and I have no idea when it will be released. It's probably got like 5 or 6 more farms that need to be put together. This is just the one that's most complete. There's one other, I guess, that's pretty complete. What's up, Epic? How you doing? Good to see you guys. Do I make regular mods? Nah, everyone knows I'm a map maker. I can edit stuff. I mean, I can edit these gravity wagons if I wanted, but I don't. It's just not worth my time. Why am I shouldn't use this for, I should put this on the grain cart. What am I thinking? It's times like this where I kind of wish I still had my steering wheel. Yeah, I mainly focus on map making, and I'll make an occasional edit if I don't like something. No AFS Angel Eyes? What? Yeah, AFS is dope. And just like the plans going forward and the ideas that we have, that Grant has, the direction and everything, I'm really excited about it. You guys are gonna love it. I guarantee it. Having played FS since FS, I mean like 09 or whatever it was, and then I took a break and then came back for FS 13 and 15. Mainly 15. I played it a lot. I can tell you that you guys are gonna like. You like some of the stuff that's gonna be coming out. That's all I'm saying. When is this map being released? I have no timeline for when this map is gonna be released. Everyone knows that I am terrible at giving deadlines. I always say I'm gonna release it on a date, and then I'm like, oh, well, we need to tweak this or we need to tweak that. And I'd rather tweak it than, you know, having you guys play it and then receive an update and just updates galore and everything. So I've learned to just not give any deadlines for anything. I'm terrible at it. The haylage don't work even turned on. I don't know. I haven't been on Ashton Corners in a long time, so I think you might have to add a hay fill type, add hay to the placeable. I think that was the issue that was going on back then. How are my volumes, by the way? Voice compared to the music. Is it good? I haven't streamed it so long, I have no idea. I think we put this right, maybe right here? Oh, I want to do the field. Oh man, it's a difficult decision. The field across the road has a little hill, a couple little hills on it. So it might be more fun to farm that. I think I'm gonna do that. We'll go across the road. The music is still loud, huh? Yeah, I set dates and then 3 months later we come back to it. That's how I operate. Where have I been? Working hard out here. Work has been busy. Last like 3 months especially, it's just been so busy. Ever since Ashen was released. Ashen Quest was kind of like the last amount of, it was the last time I had time to make maps besides work on AFS. And AFS itself for me has been learning an entirely new engine, so like that's what I've been doing. So, but that's all I can say. What are my other maps for FS22? Just Ashton. I mean, Lincoln Creek's almost fully converted, but there's a lot of new stuff that needs to go into that. That needs to be animated and everything, but oh god, is this in the way? Everything's in the way for Harvest. I did not do a shuffle, a Harvest shuffle. What's up, Ethan? I mean, I have Marksville as well. There's not a whole lot that needs to be done to Marksville. It's like redoing the cattle yards. And that's it. And then like a couple buildings. And I don't know why, but just like my mind is just like, that's too much. But it really would not. It would take maybe a couple hours. But I just don't want, I honestly do not have a ton of time. I'm not home that much because I'm hiking and doing outdoorsy stuff here in Portland before it rains. I can guarantee when it starts raining, I will be back to map making. Like, that's just how it's gonna be. This is gonna rain for 6 months straight. I just won't be able to do a whole lot outside, unfortunately. But I wanted to be, I did unfold the Harvester. I did. Son of a... Is Marksville? It's already converted. Have it. We could jump into it next if you wanted. I just, I think I need to just replace the bins. Yeah, definitely replace the bins, and the cattle yards can be... I own this land. What? Jerks. Let me in! Let me in! Thank you. Little opening here, a little opening there. We're crushing some corn, but that's okay. Is this combine too loud? I remember this being kind of loud, but I could be wrong. Yeah, let's pull this up here. There we go. All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah. When it hits rainy season in Oregon, that's when I have more time to do stuff. But right now, I'm actually conditioning to summit Mount St. Helens in a month. Less than a month now. Holy shit. I should. Sorry for the swearing. Can I swear? God, less than a month. It's on October 7th. That's gonna be brutal. I gotta do some conditioning tonight still after this stream. It's gonna be 4,500 feet, I think. 4,500 feet to the summit of Mount St. Helens. And it's good. It's brutal. I will die. I will probably die. This is the best condition my legs have ever been in, doing this sort of conditioning since, I don't even know, since football in high school, maybe. So, that's nice. It's nice to have nice looking legs, you know. It's AFS for PC. Otherwise, Misty turning out the best maps. I went back to FS19 to do the lag, but all right, I do have an opinion. You guys want to hear my opinion about FS22 maps? But I'll comment on AFS really quick. AFS will not be on PC. That's all I can say. That's it. Can't say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything else. It's on Android and iOS. Not gonna say anything else. Nothing more. Please don't ask questions about AFS so I don't accidentally say something. Not gonna say anything. It's just a lot of really cool things, and I'm really happy to be working with Grant. I think that some people misjudge the type of character that Grant is because his content, he makes different content than I would make on YouTube. And his works for him, and that shows. And that is an audience. Like, you guys just, some of you in here are like, well, maybe I don't like the squad, or like other people on the Facebook groups are like, I don't like the squad. But like, that's, the intended audience isn't you. Like, of course you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna enjoy it as much as, you know, maybe you'd enjoy my stream or Clutch or whatever, you know. Clutch is a little bit more in between the adult and kids audience, I feel like, maybe. Like, Random Sparks, when he was streaming, that was more of an adult audience, I felt like. That was way more of an adult audience, actually, than even what I do, so. Swear all you want, it's your channel. Thank you for the permission. So, but like I'm getting back to AFS. Working with Grant has been awesome. He is an awesome boss. And yes, he's my boss. And he's been fucking sorry. Can I swear? I can swear. He said I could have permission to swear. My channel. It's been great. It's been awesome. The team he has together, I will say, is just brilliant. They're all very, very smart. Had no idea Kedrick like had so much knowledge about this shit. And yeah, Kedrick is, because I just thought Kedrick was a streamer, you know, and like I didn't really know what he did in his, you know, his career before streaming. So, but Kedrick, yeah, Jeremy's very, very smart. So it's in good hands. But in terms of is AFS already released now? But Clutch is a kid. Very true. Very true. But let's talk about Farm Sim. Farm Sim maps. Oh, oh. Y'all must be starving. I'm sorry. I've been pretty. Listen, I get over ambitious and I do a little too much, and my functionality, when you do too much on a map, the amount of variables grows and grows and grows, and you can't keep track of everything, and then you just get burnt out, and the map isn't what you imagined it to be. That is my problem with map making. I get that way, where I'm like, oh, I can do this and that. Oh, this would be sweet to add in here. But like, at the end of the day, you're one person. You don't have a team of people working with you, like I do over working for AFS, working on for Squad Build. You don't have a team of people helping you out. It's just you, and that's it. And you get way more burnt out. And the map just like turns out higher quality than a majority of maps, of American maps. I would say better than like 90% of the maps that are released on the American side. Sorry, neighbor. But at the end of the day, like, it's not fully functional map. You know, there are problems, there are issues that went unresolved. But the mapping scene is just, whew. I don't understand, like, even these fields have some stair stepping, like you can see it if you look out far enough. But this is the second map I ever made, and I'm still I've revised it so many different times. I just wanted to, so I give myself a little bit of a break there. But the stair stepping on textures and everything is really annoying. The only one like person that's worth spending time on their maps is oh my god, what's it? DR. And DR, pretty sure DR hates me. But his maps are probably the best. They're a little bit straightforward and vanilla. And don't have that extra level of functionality. I feel like No Creek, he definitely like elevated on Medicine Creek. Like he combined the realism, like realistic farms, realistic landscape, perfect landscape, fields, sell points. Everything was perfect on Medicine Creek except the stair stepping textures, and he had that extra level of elevation like corn drying, you know. So it's kind of like one of the things you get in a really well designed map, and then it just it's a vanilla, it just has vanilla functionality to it, you know. Or you can have all these functionalities and it's just like it doesn't look like a real farmland. So it's about hitting that sweet spot, and I think I did hit that with Lincoln Creek when I converted it in 19. We need Lincoln Creek so it can be my last map I played on. Because Lincoln Creek completed for 20. I have no idea if he converted it. I honestly would I would fix some things about that, because the weight files are, I don't think the weight files were correct. The sizing. That's another thing, like Some of my maps could be so good if they didn't screw up at certain points. I mean, El Cater, I did. If you go play El Cater in FS19, the first map I did, the weight files are wrong, and the textures are the textures are way no, they don't look good. It was my first map though. I did not cut any room for the. I was not paying attention. But yeah, so many mappers fall into that trap of like creating really stair-steppy textures, and it's because a lot of them are doing it in GIMP. Even some of the best are doing their painting in GIMP, and don't do that. Don't paint your gravel. Like this gravel right here was not painted in GIMP. All right, and you can't even notice it's that it's stair-stepping, but you can't. I suppose you can if you're zoomed way out. Use splines. Don't paint it in GIMP. It's ugly when you do it in GIMP. It's way better doing it via spline. And even then, like via spline, you get stair-steppy textures if it's like say you got a 90-degree angle and the spline's running. You can either run it on the 90-degree angle and the gravel road or whatever you're painting will look straight. But like you'll have a gravel road that'll be like 87 degrees off of that. And that's when you can't avoid stair-stepping there. But like some people, it's just like a 45-degree angle looks way too stair-steppy. You guys know what I'm talking about? Am I crazy here? These conspiracy theories and stair-stepping and textures and blah blah blah. That's just like stuff that annoys me. That makes maps bad. Your map sucks because you do that. What's up, Matthew Necessary? How you doing, buddy? How's Texas? Oh, you're not in Texas anymore, are you? You're somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, Ash and I haven't touched in so long. I love that map. Maybe I'll go back on it and just to see where it was at. You know, towards the end of the stream, maybe I'll check it out. I don't even remember what I was working on at that time. El Cater was a great map for your first. I played a zillion hours on it. I really wish that was converted. The thing is, I'll show you the 16x after this. I'll show you it. We'll drive around on the new 16x, on El Cater 16x. It's not, I mean, there's nothing on it. There's no trees. I'm still painting the trees in GIMP, but you can see what the landscape looks like. It needs to be smoothed over in a lot of spots, but and the fields are in too, so like the fields are there. A lot of you saw the 16x in 19 when I was working on it. This is completely different. This is like I went back and redid it and then shifted the entire map over like a mile to the west, so it doesn't quite have Clayton Center in the map anymore, but it has it connects way more on the west side of the map. Excuse me. Hello? Damn it. Let me in! Thank you. Just driving into the neighbor's corn. No big deal here. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. Move along. Oh, you're in Nebraska. I was gonna guess Nebraska. You were in Nebraska, but I couldn't quite remember. Another thing I would like to say, another opinion I have, I've been watching a lot of streams, watching a lot of farm sim streams, just farm sim streams. This is just farm sim. Damn, some of them are so boring. I don't know. It's just like just makes me not want to play the game. You know? Shouldn't streamers like make you want to play the game? And it's just been the content, and it's I don't know. I even like going back and kind of looking at my Mercer County content and be like, I wish somebody did something like that. I've been going back to watching LBJ's videos on Osceola and on Windchaser, and that was fun to watch. As it felt realistic. It felt real. There was a kind of a story behind it. Not really. It wasn't like role play or anything. It was just like playing a good save game, you know. But some people, man, some of y'all streamers are so boring. Oh my god. I'm not saying I'm entertaining by any means. I'm saying as an audience member, y'all running out of stuff to talk about apparently. Play the Barbie song again. Last time I played the Barbie song, I was very drunk. All right. So, just got your CDL? What's a CDL again? I need to be taught here. Please please teach me. It is very hard to make the it's streamable, the game streamable. I feel like you can't really sit here and talk about farming all day long. It's got to have other things that you're willing to talk about. And I think that not everyone's willing to talk about stuff. Maybe that's a little bit more controversial. I mean, I tend to like avoid politics. I don't want to deal with any of that. Leave me alone in terms of politics. But other stuff I'll talk about. I have opinions about other stuff. Don't worry. You want to talk to me about cream cheese? Cream cheese is amazing. It's the best thing in the world. Don't even try to dispute this. I'll put cream cheese on anything. All right? You want to talk about cottage cheese? That's another story. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's disgusting. All right? I'm developing a New York accent. All right? Sometimes cottage cheese is kind of like a meatball sandwich without spaghetti sauce. You know what I'm saying? Commercial driver's like, oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Of course that's what it means. I probably could have guessed that if I actually would have put, you know, remotely any thought into it. See? What's up, Stein? Oh, God. The master of jokes is back. What's up, Steinbach? How am I liking... Cody, what's up? I recognize all your names, too. That's the thing. It's the cool thing about coming back to this. How are you liking FS22? I have not played, like, the Vermeer pack or anything. I mean, I'm biased. Because... I'm working for Squad Build now, and AFS is my baby, you know, and it's their baby. It's not really my baby. They've been working way longer on it, but the things I'm doing right now are my baby. The FS22. Whew. The maps, man, they're so bad. That's my thoughts on FS22. They're bad. It's just not, it's not fun. I don't know. It hasn't been fun for a while, and that's why I haven't been playing. I just like, now that it's getting closer to harvest and everything, now this is why I'm kind of playing, because I'm getting the itch, you know. And I feel like I never play Farm Sim during the summer. I feel like that's a thing for me, because everyone's outside, and I don't know, during the winter it's cold and it's fun to just like, you know, load up a save game and harvest some corn. Who do I like in the NFL? Yo, the Bills are terrifying. I'm a Vikings fan, lifelong Vikings fan, and very sad, depressing state of affairs always. Even in very promising years like this year, my heart will be broken. But man, the Bills are terrifying. Do you like DJs? I'm friends with DJ. I like his maps. He does a lot of things right. A lot more than a lot of people. I don't like his farm layouts, and that's it. But having said that, I don't like anyone's farm layouts. So that's not a knock against him. I don't think anyone has ever come close. I think who's come close? I don't know, a couple people, probably CWJ, CBJ, Random Sparks, DR. Their farm layouts are pretty dope. They always have some good layouts. I think I have the best layouts. That's just my opinion, and I only say that because I like these. I like the layout. I like these farms. They're more realistic than most people's farm layouts. So yeah, that was a long tangent, but I like DJ's maps. I just don't play on them because I play on my own maps, because I build my maps the way that I would like to play. Like on this dairy farm. There's a very tight corridor back there behind the harvestors. I don't know if I'm going to adjust that or not, but that's how it is in real life. Go, Pack, go. Get out of here. Packers. You guys don't even have a receiver. You don't have a number 1 receiver. You don't even have a number 2. Devontae left you. FS just got boring to me, but you brighten up the day with your shout. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Is there a release date for AFS? Nope, I don't have anything. I don't have any details about AFS other than I am loving it so far. So that's it. I know a lot of people out there are very skeptical of a mobile game. I don't think you should be. That's all I'm saying. I think you should give mobile games a chance. I've emailed your Gmail provided from Facebook and know why I'm restricted on your Facebook. Just take a moment when you can. All right, sounds good. Hey, MRG, how it goes? Shane Carter. Wait, good. Okay, there's a number of Shanes. I don't remember your last name, though. Well, what's up, Shane? Football sucks? Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Calm down. It does not suck. It does destroy people's brains, so it kind of sucks in that respect, but but overall, pretty entertaining. I need more coffee. All right, somebody want to take the wheel? Shane, you got the wheel. Left! Thanks, Shane. All the small issues, yeah. Ashen's a great freaking map. I have zero motivation right now. It's just like once you work on the same thing for months and months and months, it's just like, I don't want to, it's like looking at yourself in the mirror. You're just like, wow, that's just sad. I don't want to look in the mirror anymore. That's how I feel about Ashen. But maybe I don't know, maybe we'll play around on Ashen here in a bit. Maybe we'll revisit Marksville. I mean, I got Clark Farms as well. I don't know, it's just like I've played on the map so much that it's kind of boring. Except maybe Ashen. I don't think Ashen would be boring if I played on it. Look at your hair, MRG. Could it be the legend? It is. It is I. MRG mapping. In the flesh. Did a lot of you guys go to the Farm Progress show and go to the squad built tent and see the video game? Go check out some American farming Jedi mind tricks. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Cody played it. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys got to go check it out. What about modding team that said they had all the issues fixed with Ashen? Oh, they had, yeah. I mean, maybe I just need to go and speak with all the people that did reach out to me, because they did add a bunch of stuff. I forgot all. What was beef cattle? I think got added. But I forgot the other things that were worked on. It's just a lot of work. I don't really have anyone helping me, really, I guess. And well, I get paid to work on maps for a different game, so not a lot of incentive. Don't really want to help giants out, you know. I will say they need to do something drastic, or you know, somebody, you know, I'm just saying somebody who has better ideas might just come around and usurp them. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, that's not saying anything about Squad Built or AFS or anyone. I'm just saying. You get stuck in your ways, you keep being a little bit, you know, you're stuck on the same engine and stuck, you know, somebody's gonna come around and maybe shake things up a little bit, you know, get the ground moving. That's all I'm saying. It's not a threat, not anything. up in Ashley Quarters a couple weeks ago, and the main farm looks exactly the same. I really wanted that main farm to look like it does in real life. There are like obviously a couple buildings I would have had to model if I wanted them to look exactly, you know, like it. And then I think there was one barn, the main bank barn. I did not have the extension for that, and I could have done it. I could have thrown it in Blender, and I probably could have worked it to make it look like that main bank barn. I had some ideas, but I just, at the end of the day, it's like picking and choosing what you want to work on. I retextured so many things that it was just like, I'm done working in Blender. I don't want to work on any more buildings. Maybe for America, but yeah, I'm talking about America. John Bruda's Highway Killer? What the hell is that thing? Jill said, me too. I don't know what that was in reference to. Could have been something I said. Yeah. Okay, this needs to change. 1 second. Come on now. Okay. Let's go down to, where would it be automatic engine start? There we go. For me, you're the only mapper that gets how farms and land work together. The little trails, hidden fields, the older look at the barns and how. Thank you, I appreciate that, Reed. I do, like, I look at maps, real life maps, every day at work. It's not even, I'm not joking. It's not, literally at least for an hour every day at work, I will look at Google Maps and look at farms. I have so many areas, dozens and dozens of areas picked out. It's just like I never have time to do it, but that is something I take pride in for map making, is making those little paths in between the fields and making sure the farm layouts are like they are in real life, and spacing and everything. Like, here's the one thing. Some of the most bizarre criticisms about Ashton Corners was people like, the farm layout is really chaotic. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that design choice and blah, 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 blah. And just the farm layout makes no sense to me. And I was like, that's how it's like in real life. Go look at it on a map. It's chaotic. It's tight. There's tight alleyways and everything. It's not for, you know, driving a 9R through. The small equipment, small, medium-sized equipment. Tight alleyways, tight farmyards. The buildings, it's chaotic. The one that got me the most though was like the people who were like, the barn isn't level with the ground. Because there are barns that aren't level with the ground. They're off the ground so that when you're loading some manure from a skid loader, putting it into a manure spreader or anything, you can open up the door and you're higher off the ground automatically. You don't have to lift the bucket as high. Or you could just shovel things out of the barn. You can throw bales out of the barn that way, you know? It's a lot easier. Some people miss that. I don't understand. And I'll forgive them for not being on a, like, not having grown up on a farm. But I'm used to that sort of stuff, you know? So some people think it was just like poor design, and I'm just like, no, that was intentional. Other people got it. Appreciated that. I need 2 combines for this field. Holy hell. This is... it's a lot of work. Oh, Kenworth? You know what? That's what we need on this map. On a small farm? Where, what state did you, is your small farm, Reed? I tend to focus on Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa for my maps. But there's some other great areas. I mean, I got a map that I've done a lot of work on out of Michigan. It'd actually be pretty easy to finish that map, but just not motivated. I'm more motivated to finish St. George. I like that one, but that would be that way. on this map be about 10 minutes that way. My house would be about 5 minutes that way. Along County Road 21. And that is County Road 21 right there. You can go look at it. Courtland, Minnesota, County Road 21. You go look at that dairy right now. I did a pretty all-right job on that. That's the only reason I did this map is because of that dairy farm. I love that little dairy farm. Started on your own map. Keokuk County, Iowa. It's based around a town called Sigourney. Has a dairy farm 10 miles west and a nice. It's a 16x. Make sure your weight files are right. Make sure the weight files and DEM size and everything is correct. And foliage file. Image file sizes. If they're not, you're gonna run into issues. Partyville, Wisconsin. Partyville? Hey, how do I get to Partyville, Wisconsin? That's where I would want to be, is Partyville. Where is that in Wisconsin? That's south. Where is that? I've never heard of that, and I know a lot of places in Wisconsin. Almost more than Minnesota, and I grew up in Minnesota. All southwest Wisconsin. I actually probably know Wisconsin better than Minnesota, I should say. I know Wisconsin and Iowa, or Wisconsin better than Minnesota and Iowa. And I spent more years in Minnesota and Iowa. But that's because, like, Wisconsin, I just drove it's the perfect state for driving around looking at farms. There's so many great farms. I suppose Mercer County, too, the map that I based off, the county that I based Mercer County off of in Ohio, would be pretty sweet to drive around, too. You'd see so many farms. 48 miles north of Madison? Well, I should know it, then. I probably, let me see. Partyville. Portage. Oh, okay. You know what? I haven't been to this area. Oh, Allenton, okay. I was thinking, for some reason, I thought it was Allenton was close. Allenton I've been to. I really like this farm down here. Let's get the 3D view in Google. This was, I like the Canadian farms, like St. Helene. You guys have never seen it, probably. None of you have seen it. Never mind. What am I talking about? That map was never released. I always wanted to play on, I mean, I could play on the map if I really wanted to, but I don't. It's not my map. But I always wanted something that looked like that with these like narrow fields along a main road with a bunch of houses, you know, along the main road. And this was like my best, like the best example I could find of that. I could actually do that too. It'd be pretty sweet. Sweet. Partyville. Hey, party on, dude. Like 4 more combines that size. Yeah, well, I don't have money to buy a combine, so. But well, you go try selling corn. I think I got a sell point set up on this map. Courtland is based out of Minnesota. Whitewater, Wisconsin, I know. Isn't the University of Wisconsin there? University of Wisconsin Whitewater? Isn't that where it's located? Am I wrong? Fox Lake, I know. Wood County, Ohio. Never heard of that. Born and raised in Partyville? We got multiple people from Partyville? Do you have to node anything about making maps or know anything about making maps? You do. You do? Yes? I'm not sure about that question. Yes? Feels like a trick question to me. Okay, so what state is Courtland based out of? It's based out of Minnesota. Courtland, Minnesota. Right along County Road. I'll show you the map. Courtland's down here. And County Road 21 runs through the eastern side of the map. It's a very quintessential southern Minnesota map. It's just like you can see for miles, and you got little islands of trees. I mean, this isn't a good example. I'll drive the semi down and show you. It looks a lot better down there. Yeah, oh, hold on, I gotta do this. Bring this back up. Okay. See this? You looking at this? You see this? You like that? You like that? DT killing. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Keep hitting me with questions, guys. I like answering questions. My friends are asking me if I'm mentally prepared to go to the bar at 9:30 tonight. That's a tough ask. I don't know if I am. I would need many drugs to get me there. I'd need aspirin. Give me some acetaminophen, please. But I'm Mills County 17. Mills County is freaking great map. I completely left Blue Web out of my list. I don't know why. Of great mappers. Blue Web is incredible. I would say Blue Web's probably one of the best. And Mills County and County Line are the two that like prove it. I absolutely love those maps. I love County Line so much. I really want to do a conversion of Clover Creek. I just like. The terrain for Clover Creek is perfect. No one has ever converted it right. I do have it converted to 19. I would just like completely replace. I'd keep the farm layouts the same, but I would just completely replace the buildings with updated buildings. Mills County, I would do the same thing. I'd make way more functional farms on Mills County. Mills County is, I feel like, way more underrated than County Line. County Line is great, but Mills County I feel like is better. It's just, there's a, I don't know what it is. I don't know. It feels a little bit more partitioned than County Line. County Line is very big and sweeping, whereas Mills County is the fields and it's a lot more sectioned out and partitioned, and I like that. I mean, of course I like that. I mean, you guys seen the types of maps that I make. How much is the new game gonna be? I don't know. I'm not in charge of setting the price, and I don't know. I just design. That's it. I'm in charge of designing, and I report to a couple different people. My boss Grant. I know for a fact it's gonna be less than $10. So I will say that. I can say that, pretty sure. Like with vehicles, each item has a node for the XML to be configured, like lights have a node. Yeah, nodes. What about the nodes? Yeah. What about it? What do you need to know? Oh my god, Argsy's here. This guy, I hate Argsy. I hate him. He's the worst. He's the worst. He just comes in here, says hi. Just so annoying, right? Am I right, guys? I'm just kidding. I love you, Argsy. It's hard to not love Argsy, you know? The guy never does anything wrong. And I hate that. I hate people who are perfect. I want to make fun of them. I can't. It's hard. Derek showed on the demos you can check moisture levels in your grain bins. Did he show that? Okay, well then I can. I'm still not gonna talk about it. I mean, like, I don't know what features Derek or Grant have showed or what they showed at the show. I know what features we have, and I know what features we want, and that's it. That's all I'm saying. Not saying anything else. I'm just the map designer, that's it. Please put out a map for us old guys to play on for 22 when you can. I pretty much played only your maps. Lincoln Creek is being worked on right now. It's probably one of the closest being finished. Same with Marksville. I can show you what Marksville looks like right now. It looks a lot better with the updated textures, I'll tell you that. Good to see you back at it. Thanks, man. Yeah, I had some time today. Normally on the weekends I'm hiking or doing stuff, but this today there are wildfire threats of wildfires, and there are wildfires in Oregon right now just because the winds are they're the worst they've been in like 2 years. And so we had to cancel our hike outside of Mount Hood just because they shut off all the power, like the electric grid, for everything between, like, if you live in Oregon, Gresham all the way down to Government Camp, which is the corridor in which we would be hiking. So we were just like, it's probably too dangerous. The skies out here are crazy. Like, it's so smoky and hazy. All the smoke from the wildfires being blown up here. So that's another thing. I'm just not going outside to deal with that. Air quality's not the best right now, so just hanging out in here, not getting burnt alive, you know. Thoughts go out to the people who are dealing with it right now in Southern Oregon, about an hour and a half from here. Actually like 40 minutes southeast, there's an Eagle Creek fire that I was last updated on this morning, but they said they have it largely contained. So that would be the scariest one, because that one's pretty close to me. FS22 for lighting is 1,000 times better. Yeah, I think I need to get out Reshade and play around with that. What's up, James? How is life? Busy. I tell you, I've been a busy man. For those who missed earlier, I work in commercial real estate, doing a lot of legal work. Fun, like I love it because I get to do a lot of legal research and stuff like that. But also drafting a lot of documents, that's fun too. Dealing with people I don't like sometimes. Not at work. I love my coworkers. My coworkers are amazing. But sometimes people can get a little bit complicated or fussy. You know how it is. That's what I've been doing. Been very, very busy. And then doing what map making I can do. Elkator took me about a week to get where it's at right now. I think a week, something like that. I'll show you Elkator. Let's drive down to the sell point here. Let's save it. We'll take a little trip down to Elkator, and I'll show you what I have. It's not anything impressive, but you guys will have an idea of how much work is gonna have to go into it. Are we off? Are we squatting? Oh, there's no collision on my road. Dude, we are squatting. Look at that. Got like one tire in the air almost. Them yield. Do you have to note everything in the map? Like items you place, lights on sheds? It depends. Some lights turn on automatically. Some lights you need, what? What's going on here? Some lights turn on automatically, some you need a switch. It really depends. Doors are through the animated objects XML. Items, that's through placeables. There we go. It's all different stuff. Just go through and look at a map like mine, and you'll see like the animated doors, script, and everything else. If you want to click on a transform group in Giants Editor and look at and then pull up user attributes. Go to Window, User Attributes, and look at the user attributes. If it doesn't have if it's not pointing to, if it doesn't have not an index line, XML file line in it, then it's not pointing to an animated XML. It's baked. It's using onCreate, using a script that's onCreate. So it's just using the base game scripts to tell it what to do instead of through an animated XML. So then, though, in that case, you don't need the animated XML or animated object XML. You can just take that light, put it in onto your shed, just slap it onto a shed, you know. Whereas you can't do that with cattle. Animals have to be through a placeable, which it didn't always used to be like that. It used to be baked in through an onCreate into the map. Sad for the UK Commonwealth. Ah, I'm sorry, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Wait, for what? All right, RZ. Last fall, FSG turned into a something because you learned with what. Oh. How could you unsub Argsy? He's the sweetest person in the world. You convert Letton Farm? What's Letton Farm? And Lono? I don't know. I think Bullet Bill is pretty not cool with people converting his stuff. Whereas I do not care. Whatever you use, whatever you want for my work, that's fine. Whatever I edit or rework in Blender. Whatever. Textures, you can use whatever you want, but I know some people like Bullet Bill really get upset when their work gets converted. Bullet Bill's kind of a douche. Sorry. I don't. I mean, I'm a douche too. So this is speaking from one douche to another. I'm an ass, but I admit it. Yeah. So no, I would not. Although Lone Oak is a very good map, I think Bullet Mill makes very good maps, very quality maps. They just have a little bit more European than I would prefer, and the same goes for Lance Boy. It's just a little too. It feels like it's a European map trying to be an American map. Does that make sense? It's just not quite. It's just a little, you know. So you can go on Courtland, go on County Road 21, and you can literally go north of Courtland on 21. You'll see this farm here. This is what it looks like. And this is owned by our dairy farm. This is my farm. I own this. Not real life. The fictional dairy farm that we're working on right now. We own this. And I don't have no idea what I'm gonna put in that shed. The shed that I have, machine shed I have now, is full. I think there's some hay. Oh, you know, maybe not. I have some hay equipment that is not in that shed. That's all like planting. So maybe I would have more room, or need more room. He's living. It's alive. Oh God, here we go with the happy birthdays. You guys remember from 19, those fields, like this field, we harvested. A lot of harvesting on next to oh my God, what is this lag? What's down here? There's nothing down here. Calm down. This is all I've done to this area. Nothing special. This needs to get retextured. It's ugly as all hell. It's from Westby, but it just needs to be thrown into Blender and get retextured. It'll look way better. Yeah, there's a lot of work that still needs to be done down here. Ah, what is that lag? What am I hitting? There's something's laggy down here. I don't know what it is. Is it the scale? What is it? Huh. Maybe is it the dealership? No. Chill out, birthday boy. It's not my birthday. Kinda like Stone Valley. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like Stone Valley. I just not for me. That's all. If I were to pick a map in 22 not like mine, I think that Leona's looking really good. I don't know if it was released, but Large H's Leona is looking pretty cool. I have a map that's kind of the same feeling as that, called Stitzer, and I haven't worked on it in a while, but I like that feeling. I think Westview is similar. Lots of hilly maps. Going to AF life? Yeah, I would say it's starting to get the MRG feel. It's been a learning curve, get used to the new engine. And I don't have the same tools that I did, you know, with Giants Editor, but it's not the same tool, it's just different tools. So it's like learning how to use those tools. But it's getting the MRG treatment. I do not have that functioning yet. But I love the game that I'm working on. I love the people that I'm working with. They're sweet, incredibly smart, unbelievably smart people. And oh, is this not functioning? Uh-oh. Is this the wrong copy of the map? Is this the one without the sell point? It is. Well, that's okay. We weren't gonna do much anyways. We were gonna put them in the bins anyways. I wasn't actually gonna sell the corn, so that's okay. We just need to switch this map out with a different one. Cardboard tractor cutout to help the lag. Yeah, that's probably what I need. The MRG stream, it sounds dirty. I mean, yes, it does. Oh, we know what that means. This road is terribly... again, one of the first times I was working with Street Spline Constructor was this road, so that's why it looks terrible. Please don't judge me. Am I gonna look at Ashton Corners tonight? I can. Well, John, I'm gonna go heat up my coffee, and then we're gonna go to El Cater here, the 16X. I'll show you what I've worked on that. Then maybe Marksville, show you the ideas that I have for that, and then we can go on Ashton. Maybe we can play a little bit on Ashton. I don't know. I have a lot of time, so. Guessing never play. I did play FS13 for a little bit, not nearly as much as 15 and 17. And of course 19 I played the most. I need a cough drop. I'm dying over here. I'm dying. This farm I would like to get finished. I'd like to farm on this farm at some point. I need to finish the fencing down here. This is all fenced in. But the path back here is pretty sweet. What? It's gonna be sweet only because this path leads all the way back into these like marshy areas to the back northeast of the map. And so it's one of those things where it's like it's a journey to get back there, you know. Like all the way up there. And there are a bunch of small fields up there. Oh, we'll do that another time. Let's see. Oh. Oh, I get the joke. I get the joke. If I know how to add filter, it's easy. You just go into the XML and just add hey. Where it says, do exactly, it should say chaff in the XML. Oh, this field is a little too close to the road here. I am on keyboard and mouse. I used to use the steering wheel. It just takes forever to stream, like to get a stream set up when I have to constantly install the pedals and wheel, you know. I should have developed a better method of doing that. Instead I just use mouse and keyboard. And it's more difficult for me because instead of other streamers, or as opposed to other streamers, because I'm making my maps and then jumping into streaming, and sometimes I'm making the maps and streaming. So yeah, that's just how that is. All right. We're all judging. See what else? Answered that. Everyone's keyboard looks a bit choppy yet. Yeah, it probably does look terrible. It'd be a cool map if I just sat down and finished it. Personally, thank God when Westby came out, that's why we need you back. Elm Creek, I thought all the farms would be functional on Elm Creek, and they're not. I was very upset. I remember touring that and I was like, no, none of these farms are functional. You just get one farm and it's the worst one. Yet another thing that's disappointing. On AFS, all the farms are functional. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but majority of them are functional. What's your dog doing? I don't know. Doing something. Hanging out. All right, I am going to, someone tell us a joke while I heat my coffee up. I have to pee too, but I'll get the map. Yes, I really want to quit. What do you think about Oxygen David starting an American map? Man, if he does it right, it'll be the best American map. If he does it and makes it look like, you know, a legit, authentic American map, and not something that's kind of like a cross between a European and an American map, it will be the best map. Like, that's just like not even. There's not even a debate about that, because Oxygen David, his attention to detail, how much time he invests in his maps, and yeah, it'll probably be amazing. I hope it doesn't feel European. That's my only wish. Probably, I mean, it might be the only map I play. I don't know. That's not one of mine. And that's not saying I'm not saying my maps are better than anybody's. I'm just saying I make my maps so I can enjoy them. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while this loads. It's probably gonna take forever. Well. Oh yeah, this has not. Wait, is this the right one? This is not the right one. Sorry. I think there are like two. Because I was testing out different DEMs. Is this it? Oh. This one has the new DEM. Oh, I should keep this save game because it has the DEM that I really like. Yep. Okay. We gotta make sure I remind myself not to delete this save game because it has the DEM saved. Ryzen Dave is the only modder that knows how to use a satellite image. That's not true. There are plenty. I mean, he's probably the best at doing it and maintaining a high, high quality and everything. But I use satellite images. I just don't do it nearly as much or don't have as much patience as he does. But I never make borders. I'm terrible at making borders. I don't like making borders. I don't spend the time to do it. I don't care. And I know that's something that you guys care about. I usually don't care. There's a lot that needs to be smoothed. I don't have, is this truck really laggy? Oh. Well, this is, there we go, that's better. That is a big, oh yeah, the lighting's off on this version of it. I don't think the lighting's off on the one that I fixed. Because the shadows. You can see there's no shadows, so it looks funny. Why is this truck so slow? Hello? How do I, because it's in first? I'm not gonna bother shifting, no. Don't tell me what to do. Oh! I was dinking around, apparently. Yeah, it definitely needs to be smoothed. Very, very bumpy. I wanted to keep... I didn't want to over smooth, but it needs more. I'm pretty sure this is the DEM that's the best in terms of what it looks like above the river valley. Yeah, down here is wrong. This is all wrong. This all needs to be fixed. There is a creek running down there, and it is that high up, but the field does not dip down that far. That's the river valley, or the creek bottom down there. It is that far down. There's just trees. There's trees everywhere, obviously, but this is not dipped down nearly as far right here, unfortunately. I can't really use that. Never mind. I could. It's just not nearly as good as I could pull the 16X from 19, but it's not gonna be as good. There's just a lot of like DEM work that needs to be done that I did on 19, on the 19 version. I wonder if I have 19 installed, I could show you what it looks like. See, look at all the smoothing that needs to be done. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the image size, the DEM size for that is wrong too, if I remember correctly. But I had a lot of the terrain carved out. I was doing the roads already on the 19 version, so part of me is tempted to just do that. The DEM the DEM wasn't 100% accurate. It required a lot of like hand landscaping, hand carving, and but it was better. These fields are huge too. Jesus. I don't know. The town's down that way. It's just huge. Look at, I mean, look at all the fields. Those are all the fields. It took me a week to do all that. Just the fields. Every day. And they look fantastic. But it took me a long time. Anyways. It's impossible to get accurate DEMs right now. I need the 1 meter DEM, but it's not available in Iowa. It's like they when I try to find it, it's like they're still processing it or something. Northeast Iowa is just not available. It's available in other parts of Iowa. I wonder. Alright, so we're 19. I'll show you what it looks like. 19, unless I use a different DEM for this. I've never in my life ever seen that was smooth. Always watch it. If you want to see the best fields in a map, Windchaser had the best fields. Drive over them, go play on Windchaser and cultivate a field. Incredible. It just like they had the little undulations in the field, you know, not like big sweeping ones like I typically have. This was like every couple of meters, you know. It actually felt like you were in a real field. Oh God, Jesus Christ, what happened here? Something's in the way. I'm in the clouds. Oh, there we go. Is this it? This is a different DEM from the original. I'll have to get the DEM that I backed up on my Mediafire, I feel like. This is wrong. Oh, sorry. Scripts. This one. Because this is, yeah, this is wrong. This is where the road used to be on the other one. Although this DEM actually doesn't look terrible. Why is it dipped down so far right here? That's not real. Oh, because because this is supposed to be way lower. There we go. But this is where. What is this? That's where the creek is supposed to be. Oh! This is the this is okay. This is a different D. The creek would be right here instead. Never mind. I gotta go find the old DEM and the one that I carved out on my own, because it was way better. That's in my Mediafire folder, isn't it? Heaven forbid I lost it. What's up, Farm Sim Freak? How's it going? Let me just check really quick. Otherwise, it's gonna bug me. It's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yep, 2021. 8.4. That's it. I should just go back to that one. Had the better DEM. Wasn't accurate. It wasn't the most accurate DEM, but it was. It just felt. It was easier to work with. If that makes any sense. So, I don't know. Plus, it included Clayton Center, which was the road should be accurate. So Clayton Center should be. I can't see. Can't see. Clayton Center. Clayton Center's right here. Yeah, this is where it would be. I don't know. It's a tough decision. More of the western side of Elkader is included in the newer version, but I don't know. I hate that they changed the preview image. Just screwed up on all of my stuff. He moved 3 times in a month? Why? What the hell happened? Brush and weeds that need clearing in the fence lines. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Wind Chaser was the best. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I said that, so I'm right, but you're right. Have you had Bones coffee? I have not. What makes it different? Does it just taste better? Hoff is downloaded so we can only see. Yeah, I mean, I learned so much from Farmer Andy on Hofbergman, like, and I guarantee that in a year from now that map will look completely different, have completely different features, and I'll learn even more. He's just, I always learn something that I can integrate into my own maps by following him and Oxygen David. So yeah, you can expect bulls. Wind Chaser was the best. The fields on Wind Chaser are probably the best. Some of the best fields I've ever seen. Is this Marksville? It's taking forever to load. It makes me feel like it's not. But brush and weeds that need clearing the fence, like, that'd be pretty sweet. I mean, you guys know I talk endlessly about ideas that I would like to see in a game. And I bring that stuff up to, you know, I bring that stuff up when talking to Grant, and Grant's all for it. Oh, this is not it. I swear I changed the road texture. Is it? This isn't it. I mean, it's Marksville, but I don't think it's the one. Dear God. There. Oh, that's right. He put. I see what. Okay. Yep. This isn't the one. Better flavors that actually taste naturally like the s'more. What? S'more flavored coffee? Are we talking about s'more flavored coffee here? This was it. We talking s'more flavored coffee? Oh, the landlord sold the house? Jesus. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that one. Awful. Love Marksville. It requires a lot more work to get it up to 22 standards a little bit. If only livestock was as big of a priority as crops, this game would be 100 times better. I mean, my maps are typically livestock focused maps. I think more than almost any other mapper, not every mapper, but okay, never mind. Let me scratch that. I make the most dairy maps. Like my dairy, I make a ton of dairy maps. That's all I really care about. Because it adds an extra dimension. Because you can do row crop farming all day long. But oh god, that's laggy. I really don't like lag. On load up. Oh yeah, this looks way better with these textures. God, look at this. Look at these. This looks. Oh yeah. Way better. Way better. This meadow texture is. This is all Hodge's work. This is one of me. This is Hodge. It looks way better. I'd even edit a little bit more. I don't know. I switch the white flowers out for maybe like yellow ones, because those are more typical of this area. And this is definitely like darker. It's like it's more like alpine grass, but I don't know, something about the shade of this grass makes it feel, and it's better. It just feels better. So this is the meadow grass I probably use going forward and put in all of my maps. Damn, it feels good to be back. What is that? Oh, that's probably an issue with conversion. Feels good to be back. Honey, I'm home. We could drive around in a gleaner, I have not played around with this yet. Oh, damn, girl. Can I have it in white, please? America. That's pretty sweet, but this is classic. How small is this thing? I remember in 19 this was like super small. That's pretty sweet. All right, this is pretty cool. What would this thing be hauling? Choices. A little manure spreader. I don't have the manure spreader that I had, that only I had in 19. The little guy. Small farm manure spreader. Jesus, I have no mods. Holy hell, this would be fun. I like the texture on Ashen after you mowed the alfalfa. It looks at, I think I got that from Oxygen David. I think. So all credit goes to him, not me. I'm gonna ask, are you planning on doing an updated version of Ashen to a new save? I will go back in my Facebook message. I had some conversations going about what an update would look like. So I mean, I this whole sell point area, Jesus, it just needs to be redone. I hate this sell point, or this buy dealership, I guess. It's awful. A lot better buildings that we could be using, and the sell point down there could be way better. So, but damn, it feels good to be back. Da 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 da. I just completely redo some of these farms, I feel like. Well, not completely, but just like, there's some changes that can be made. What's up, Waylon? Left there, moved in with the original landlord, now moving into a space closer to work. Oh, well, I hope it gets sorted out for him, so that sounds god awful. FS17 had the best old school? Yep. It did have the best old school mods, hands down. It had a ton of old school. There were so many huge packs. It was like, I don't know who was doing it, but they're giant old iron packs that were coming out. From every, like, they had all the international harvesters, all Farmall, John Deere, Case. They had all these old iron packs that were coming out then. Now these are just like relics of that. Oh, did I change this? I did. I think I did. Oh, sorry. Yeah, these fences need to be taken out. This gate is terrible. I need to put in a new gate. And they are yellow. I remember someone mocking me for having yellow gates. I was like, have you been on a farm? Yeah, a lot of them are red, but have you seen the Sioux gates? It's Sioux, right? They make the yellow ones. Maybe I haven't been on a farm. They make yellow ones. Damn, oh man, this little area was sweet. The texture needs to be changed. The texture looks god awful. But this was sweet, man. Having this little area down here. What's up, Jamie? Oh, you know, just driving around a little bit. Just going down a trip down nostalgia lane. There's a lot that can be fixed on this map to make it way better. I think I was very reluctant to like change the fields a little bit. Or do just like other things. Damn it, I could actually make these harvestors functional. But I did paint this creek through here. It looks a lot better than it did. Didn't do it down that way, but to actually make it look like a creek. They're made in Lenox, South Dakota? Oh, that's right, they are a South Dakota company. I forgot about that. How's testing going on this? Can't wait to see more stuff. It's all right. That's a lot of more work that would need to be done to get this released. But I do miss like just coming back to this map, I miss it a lot. It was a pretty sweet map. feel like I would put like a concrete wall right here, you know, so you wouldn't fall off. That'd be a good spot, you know what I mean? It'd be a great like spot to put like, I don't know, not necessarily like a retaining wall, would be, man, maybe it would be a retaining wall. Put that right here, would look a lot better than just having it fall off right here. And obviously like this side shed, I have a different side shed that we can use. Different side shed here. I did put the new textures on this shed. But new fans, the interior textures, I've changed the interior textures to this shed, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I have this all detailed up on Ashton. This is way different in Ashton, this building. And then obviously switch these horrible clunky looking gates out. Yeah, there's a lot that can be done. Make this look even better. Just retexture. A lot of it's just retexturing, and I hate doing that. But I would take the bins out that are right here. There were bins here, the Meridian bins. I would take those out, and I would probably just cut away some space at this elbow here. Yeah, right here. I would cut some space away here and just put some bins here, because it's just the best spot to put them on this farm. I don't know why I didn't do that originally. I was just reluctant. I was just like, I don't want to change. You know, I don't want to change the fields. Also, the fields are really stair-steppy on this, because when I was doing the field dimensions, I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. It was my first time using the field dimension script, so again, image sizes. Have a good night. Gotta go eat. Sit by the burn pot. Ooh, that sounds like a good night. You have a good night too, Brian. Did you know Vermeer produces 14 balers a day? Didn't that plant get hit by a tornado in Pella? I remember that. This map still has that old charm. Man, I really went ham on painting the foliage textures down here. Will the building be movable? I never make my buildings movable or sellable. Just something, that's way too much work to do that. Just bake them into the map. Plant 6 and 7 got hit, okay. Worked on plenty of farms where clunky was not the worst part of the farmyard. My wife says she doesn't want to look out the window of the house and see bins. She wants to see fields. Ah. Well, where are you gonna put the stuff that's in the fields? This ground texture's not right. This needs to be switched out. Damn, that field up there was one of the best fields in the map. The one that loops around, that you had to take out. Did I switch this out? I'm planning on moving this fence down. This fence is supposed to be on the other side of this road. The road that leads up to the field here. To the backfield. This fence right here is supposed to be right here. And there's no gate. Pretty sure. Or that's at least what I wanted. So I didn't have to, because this gate was always a terrible turn. And then I'd probably raise it up. I'd probably use a spline to raise this road up a little bit more above the pasture. That'd be pretty sweet. The J&M wagons? I have no idea where I got those. Whoa, what's this little dip here? Did I do that? Oh, I like that. Yeah, and this gate wouldn't be here either. I could keep the gates. I could keep it like this. I do like that you have to go through these gates to get up here, because this would be used as a pasture probably. Look at the new border. Got that new border going. Yeah, oh man, this was my one of my favorite little drives up to the field up here. Oh, fantastic. You made the building solo. I guess 95 people would use that option because your building's too good. How do you, if you made the building sellable, would use that option because your buildings are, I don't want people selling my farm. I spent so much time on the farmyards. Please don't sell the buildings on my farmyards. I don't want people selling. They had nationwide customers when that tornado hit Pella? Jesus. Be extremely happy for a long time. If somebody paid me a lot of money to focus on one map, I would do it. But until then, this just has to be a side project. And I work on AFS all the time too, so. Or more often. But, having said that, this is pretty close to being finished. Definitely doable. It just looks way better. Looks way better than it did in. I mean, if I had reshade, and this, looks way better than 19. Reshade did make this map look really, really, really good, and the foliage, the winter textures for like the grass and everything, where the grass like turned colors. I got $5. You don't have to pay me $5. Crowdfund a map. What do you think of Giants' seasons? I don't like the. I wish the foliage textures were better. I don't know. What is this? Why are we not playing in October right now? That's what we should be doing. The best time of year. There we go. And then in the morning, and then the morning time. Okay, yeah, sure. Ooh, there we go. Now it looks good. Maybe a little bit, maybe just a little, not 10 o'clock, but okay. There, now it looks better. But the foliage doesn't change color, that's the thing. So this farm is way different. I completely took out the barn here, and I just, it's not actually a farm in real life. But I'm keeping these sheds here because I thought it'd be nice to, like, I don't know, put hay back here. I think I had to redo this road back here. There is a road still back here, but yeah, it joins back up over there. But yeah, completely just am changing this. I don't like it. That building's not even textured, but okay. It's just an extra place for storage. They have reshade for 22. Yeah, I haven't installed it yet. I should install it. I'm surprised we haven't run into any issues with OBS. Or YouTube, I usually do. Oh, Jesus, that needs to be smooth. I think I did change the water texture, which was causing all the lagging issues in the original version. I believe I changed the water. Yes, I did. Yep. The water looks, is this the change? Yes? Question mark? I think it is. It somehow, for some reason, looks better, so. I was almost certain that I changed that out. I remember changing that out, so I think that's right. The case, I think it's on old school farming, probably. Blue Mounds, Wisconsin. I got so many maps around the Blue Mounds area. You could probably, I mean, Marksville's around near Blue Mound. It's like Dodgeville area, right? More Mount Horeb. Is that right? Oh, this pasture was dope. Damn. Forgot how cool this was. Pasture was actually good. I spent so many hours on this map. Why are my buildings, why don't they have their textures? This was a cool. This I think was the last thing that I was working on when I was working on the map, is this farm. So I was trying to make it a little bit more like real life. It came out that like this is actually like, this is higher than the road in real life. It's not, it does not dip this low. But I was just like, this actually looks pretty good. I kind of like it, so I kept it. Yeah. I'm gonna put a small silo in there somewhere. I need to move the retaining wall over. And then this barn, which apparently the textures didn't show up. That's nice. Then down here, I have a little old little barn down here. A little hog barn. These roads are way too wide though. These need to get cut down a lot. Way too wide. Looks a lot better though. Pasture's good. Damn. Forgot how cool some of these farms were. They just needed a little bit more work visually. Updated buildings. A couple changes here and there in terms of like the where you're feeding the cattle and everything. Probably could put a creep feeder in this pasture somewhere. It's actually way hillier than I remember. I thought this wasn't that hilly, but now, by the looks of it, it looks a lot hillier than I thought it was. Go faster. Come on, Case. Go, go, go. Go. Somebody get out and push. Faster. This is slow as all hell. This is just awful. What a nightmare. Some floating icons here. That's a classic Wisconsin. That's how you know it's a really good Wisconsin map. Is the floating icons. Do you see those all over Wisconsin? I feel like the border makes it look hillier. I think that's what it is. The border's just making the map look hilly. And that's why it's feeling different than what I remember. Like this, I don't remember this hill being that much of a hill, but now it is. I don't understand that. Turning the lights on helps you move quicker? Wait a minute. Oh. I was messing with the lights earlier, wasn't I? I'm stupid. Makes me want to work on this map. It's 6 o'clock. I have a 9:30 beer time. In 3 hours, I gotta be drinking beer. Do I need any? On this one, I don't. I just have so many maps that I just like haven't worked on. Would love to see completed. Part of my problem is I don't trust a lot of people to execute it properly. You know, that's a me issue. Just I've seen a lot of people's work and it's just not. I'm not saying that I have the highest standards in the world, and I'm not saying my maps are perfect by any means. It's just like how I want the map to feel when I'm driving around and playing on it. Not many people capture that for me, except myself. Why is there a giant bush in the middle of the road? That's not supposed to be there. So, yeah. Do you have any servers? I don't. You know, if somebody ran a Discord for me for the streaming and ran a server that I could join and did all that, I would stream a lot more. I honestly would. I would stream a lot more. I'd probably be more involved, and that might entice me to actually finish these maps more often than not. I just like, because I can't handle the work. I can't handle all of it. I can barely work on maps as it is. Ugh, this texture's wrong. This is the wrong gravel texture. It's supposed to look like Ashton. Oh, I forgot I retextured this barn. Yeah, it's a lot different. Actually, it looks pretty good. It's not bad. I probably redo these pastures a little bit. I don't think they don't look nearly as good as the last farm. But you can see I took out that building that had the storage in it. This is what this building would actually be there. This is a building that would be there. So put Legacy's barn here. This barn just needs to be retextured. I took out this whole wall. Like it was so annoying, this wall, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure that this is pretty accessible in real life. This whole area. I just don't know how to lead the cattle down to the pasture down there. I don't know. It's something. I need to do something down here. I don't know what it is. I might just keep it like this. I don't know. But retexturing this barn would be nice. You know. Oh. And having functioning lights. Why are the lights not working? But retexturing it would that'd look tight. There's also, I think, I found the milking system for this, like a better one. It's this, but it has extra stuff, extra little bells and whistles connected to it. Courtland, thanks for the follow. What's that? Is that on Facebook? Oh, Forgot that Facebook notifications carry over here. The holler? I'd be down. I mean, it's just I wouldn't be able to join very often. It depends on when you guys are playing. Yeah, this is just like, this needs new doors. Probably take the curtains from Ashton, put them on here. There's no door on that garage right there. No man door. So, yeah, there's a lot. That was a lot. That just annoying stuff that I didn't do originally when I made the map. I was probably in such a rush to finish it, but I wasn't. It took me a couple months. I don't even have Ashton in here. That's not actually Ashton. That's St. George. St. George doesn't, I don't know which version of this. This might have less stuff on it than the most up-to-date one. Yeah, dude, the bale parkour. Dude, and it took me forever to jump from that one bale to the other one in that field. That was fun. That was a fun stream. I really enjoyed that. That was one of the most, I had a blast. That was right when I was starting to kind of take off. My streaming was starting to take off, and it was like coincided with the release of Marksville. Now look at us. These are the last people. It was always around 55 to 65 people that would hang around my stream after like the large 100, 120 crowd. 130. I think I probably averaged around 150. And then there was a while there where we were at like 200 something. And then like big map releases, I remember we'd get up to like 300, 350. Like, I think like Lincoln Creek we got up there. I'm almost certain Ashton Corners got up there and Simon Family Farms at one point. Those three when it was released. But this is St. George. I'm not, yeah, this is the older version. I don't have the newer version in my mods folder. Singing through a plethora of donations. Oh, Jesus. But this shed's gonna get retextured. It'll look like that shed. This one will be nice and red. But this is what the inside looks like. Completely retextured. This is actually a very flat area of Minnesota, and for some reason the DEM just came out like this, and I was like, you know what? I kind of like it. It's like not completely flat. Like you'll see this field right here. It dips down over here. It doesn't dip down nearly as much in real life. I think right here, yeah, it dips down. Plus these backfields. This is the boring part of the map too. The starting farm's down that way, and then the town is over here. I mean, this is my baby right now. This map I'm still working on it, but the road came out really nice. But you see that road winding up back there. Oh, it starts right here. I already tell there's some areas that need to be smoothed over and grass removed. It just like I was working on this earlier in the morning and it crashed and I lost a lot of progress and I got pissed off and left. But yeah, there are farms, all these farms back here. Back through here, another farm back here. It goes back through there, and then there's a gravel road that follows here. Yeah, pretty sweet. This is what I want to work on. I just think the trees look a lot. I made the forest look a lot better. And if I can drive through, yeah. Let me through. There we go. Yeah, it's a really cool of an area. Just haven't had time to do anything. And look at me, I'm not even map making right now. I'm streaming. What am I doing? I don't even have Ashton in here. That's just how it is. I'm not gonna show you guys Dyersville because I'm not allowed to. These are all 19 maps. Monona was pretty sweet. You guys remember working on Monona? Sterling. This one has a really sweet terrain. I think this one would be one of the most unique maps I've ever made. I just like can't. How do you guys get motivated to do stuff? How do you get motivated to work on your hobbies? I work all day and then I work on AFS afterwards. I don't have motivation to, after all of that, I don't have motivation to work on a map like this. And I do want to, like, cause it's got so much going for it. You wanna see what this is based off of? Here, I'll show you what my vision is for this map. And you guys know when I have a vision for a map, I get pretty darn close. I get pretty close to what I want it to look like. Is this, that's not it. Let me look. On YouTube. My God, why is this being so difficult? Crawford County, Wisconsin. Oh, there's a lot of there's a lot of videos here that looks like it, but it's not it. Oh, it's this channel though. Hold on. Hold please. Oh, if they removed it, I'm gonna be real mad. Oh, they've been updating their channel a lot lately. Oh, where is it? Buffalo County. Hold please. Finster and Finster, hold please. Finster and Finster, hold. Where the oh, is it? This is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, here we go, Oh, I haven't even shown you guys Paradise. Oh my God, you guys are gonna love oh man. Oh gosh, okay, I'm gonna show you that after this. Cause that's the one that I dream of when I'm at work. That's I'm like, I'm gonna do this map someday. That's my dream map. If only I had someone helping. So, all right, hold on. This is what this area, that house would be right here. And it's just literally a farm that this road runs through. Why is this road so, why does it look so ugly right here? What was I doing? So you see that? You can't see the trees because we're zoomed out, but there it is. Did a pretty bang up job. Look at that, I did a bang up job of that. Look at how accurate that is. That's pretty darn good. I killed it. Buffalo County, that was a video. But I don't care about the interior of the house. Here. Oh. Whoa, Kyle, what the hell? Kyle with a $50 super chat says, will this help you get motivated? God damn, Kyle. What do you want? What do you want done, Kyle? Which map would you prefer? Damn, thank you. I appreciate that. That would motivate me. Yes. I'm not saying pay me money to finish a map, but what would you want? What would you want to finish, Kyle? Thank you. I appreciate that, dude. Did not have to do that though. Thank you. Holy shit. This is making me think of my suit. Yeah, let me know, Mr. Kyle. Or just in general, everybody. What do you think, Kyle? Didn't you? Are you the one who mentioned Marksville earlier? Hell, I'll give Marksville a look with that super chat. Hell yeah. So that's what we're working with. Oh man, I could even do this little area here, like the little landscaping here with the trees, and this map would look pretty sweet. A bigger bin, probably. Can we get a shout out to Kyle? I'm doing the shouting out, obviously, but big thank you to Kyle. Everyone hearts in the chat for Kyle. But that would be right here. We need to smooth this off real. Holy hell, that is a huge hill. That is not supposed to be like that. The bin would be right here, but this hill really needs to be brought down quite a bit. Just need to smooth that. That is, I mean, there is a hill there. It's just not the where it comes down here is not like that. Not this. You know, look at that. Marksville. All right, I tell you what, Kyle. I tell you what. I'll look at Marksville. I'll see how much it needs to get completed. Next stream, I'll have it further along. Hopefully close to finish. How about that? You got yourself a deal. All right. I just need to animate some doors. I need to get new bins in. I need to change out the gates and probably make a good list here. It probably take like a couple hours. And the cattle like need to be completely redone. But it's doable. An Australian map. I know jack shite about Australia. That probably would. It's just like some people who are like, you should try doing a UK map or something like that. I'd be like, I don't know where to start. I don't know. Look at these hills. Oh man, this is so dope. Look at the combine over there. Please don't cut the video. Please don't cut the video. I want to see more. No! Damn it. So they also have all these trails that go along the hillside. There you go. See. Look at, they got the gravity wagons parked on these hills. Oh man, this is gonna be sweet. That's a good video. And that's what I wanted to do. I mean, that's what I wanted to do with this map. Like the curvature of the fields. Did I do that? I probably did pretty good, right? It's supposed to be more of a ridge down the middle, but this is good. This works. I mean, this is holy shit down here. That's that's gonna be rough. I don't know if I intended. Yeah, it's supposed to look more like up over here. This is a lot better. I need to edit that one spot. There's so many trees. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not supposed to dip so far down here, I don't think. Maybe not. I could spline that. But there is a field up here, and see, the majority of the map is trees. Keep doing that. Which is over here. This field. That's that field right there. Let's see. Oh no! It's the other way. Dang it. But there's. Oh, I did pretty good. Where are the four-wheeler paths? Doesn't it show them? Dang, it didn't show them. Didn't show any of them. I must have found it online somewhere. But there are paths going that are normally four-wheeler paths that are going down through here. There's a creek that runs down here at the bottom of these hills. And so what I'm gonna do is remove a bunch of trees, run a creek through here, and then you will drive from up here. There's gonna be a road coming down through here, through the farm, down along the ridge. So, you know, like a ledge along the ridge here. And then you'll come down and then you'll cross the creek at the bottom, and then you'll come back, wind your way back up through here, and then get to the field. But I might put fields down here. I don't know. They aren't there in real life, but I think that'd be pretty sweet having fields down here, hidden fields. Because on the other side of the map, you follow this road down the hill. On the other side of the map, and then you got these fields back here, you know, along the creek. Same with over here. And over here. Look at this guy. Hey, it's me. What's up, man? And over here, there's little pockets throughout the map, and then there's big ones down here. I'd probably put a sell point down here somewhere. I don't know, a little station down here, little on the side of the road right here. And that's where, yeah, I wasn't really thinking about where I would put a sell point when I was doing this map. I was just like, the main farm looks like a lot of fun, but this hump here needs to come down. PS4? Nah, dude. I'm not gonna help Giants by putting stuff on their mod hub. Hell no. I have no incentive to help Giants. I do this because I like you guys, and this is just my hobby. But working for Squad Build, I don't really have a whole lot of motivation to try to help provide content for Giants, you know? That's the reality of the situation. So, unfortunately, I know that's not, you guys don't want to hear that, but I am working for their competitor, so. This map is like finished. Every time I think about doing this map, I'm like, what are the errors that I need to fix? I should just like get it to a point where where like it's ready to have errors fixed, and then just hire somebody to fix the rest of the errors. Be like, hey, you want to just go through the map and fix all the errors? I'll pay you $100. How do you make maps? I have a tutorial on my Patreon. It's the only thing I have left on my Patreon are my tutorials. I took everything away. Patreon doesn't exist no more. Besides the tutorials. This map is done. I don't know, I'm talking like this. Done. It just needs to be converted. This is 19. And this, I'd probably take this out and put a new one in here, like something like I did on Marksville. You know, there's plenty of space to do that. Also, that guy's dairy's over here. I gotta put his I forgot his name. His actual dairy farm is would be over here in comparison to where the map's located. But I need to move it here. And probably do something, I don't know. I need to mess with the textures down here, and because I don't quite like this sandy texture, and they look a lot better in 22, obviously. The textures are incredible in 22, the ground textures, but yeah, there's just a few more things that would need to be done. At the bunks here, I would replace these. There's some good shelters out now that are way better than this. Way better models. Western Iowa's shed, I would replace with this. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you just look at this shed, you know, the one that Western Iowa has 10 times better than this one. That's gonna go here. That'll be put there. It'll look a lot better. And then now I can just take away this auger, because now we have augers. bins that function with augers. But yeah, it would just be a lot of animals to put in, and I hate doing animals. That's the worst. It's the worst. It is the worst. Something always goes wrong. Oh yeah, this is a sweet farm back here. And there, I did so many fences on this map. Dear God. This creek is going to be, I'm going to take out the actual physical water. I'm going to paint down that water texture. I'm going to keep it over here, obviously. But for this section, the ground is going to be raised up, and it's just going to be a smaller creek that's painted down instead of this. Railroad tracks probably need to be changed. Or kept. I don't really care. I don't care about this map as much. It's a fun map. And there's a lot of little little areas. I don't know. There's just like little areas for you to till up ground. Like you can till a little field back here, you know? I love that idea that there's just like these little overgrown patches, groups, little areas of land that you can purchase and just convert into arable ground. Buildings need to be updated. I mean, updated houses. This building can be updated for sure. This is supposed to be a horse farm, actually. But yeah, I love all the opportunity for tilling up this ground and making it arable. I don't know, that's a cool idea to me. I don't know, that's creating your own fields. It's always been something I like doing on stream is plowing up areas like that. There's another horse area. Lots of horses on this map. Yeah, all these buildings getting replaced. That's gonna be Western Iowa's shed again. Another one. That would be get replaced. I've replaced this and that with newer textured ones. New textured garages. And then this would also receive an update. Pretty sweet. And then I think that we missed 2 other farms over here. Yeah, there's this one. And then there's this one, which, oh, I guess we looked at the cattle areas, but not the main farm down here. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably retexture that building or something, find a better one, at least. Yeah, lots of ranching. All right, well, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Jeez, 2.5 almost. Jesus Christ. All right, I am gonna head out. But I'll probably stream again. This was pretty chill. It won't be till next week though. So I'll see you guys. I will probably do some updates on Marksville because after we were driving through it, it was kind of like I want to play in this map. So, but I'm gonna go eat before I have to go out and get drinks with friends. So. I love you guys. Have a safe weekend. I will see you guys later. And thanks for sticking around. You know, just thanks for chilling. You know how I be, just chilling. Bye. How do I turn this off? How do I turn the stream off? You guys remember? Get me out. Get me out.